Your thoughts?
What? What? Who?
Nice.
I'm here now, and I didn't think I was going to make it this morning. Man, oh man. Hey, it's 9:05, but better late than never, my friends. On this 23rd day of December, it's a great day. It's my parents' anniversary. Happy anniversary to those two. It's our daily show right here on RiverBender.com and Roku TV. And to all of you that tuned in for the Grafton Holiday Winter Lighted Parade, we really appreciate that. We had a lot of people watching, and a lot of you enjoyed it. But man, oh man, oh man, I think that cold temperature caught up to me because I'm a little bit today. And then I had a migraine for the last 12 hours. But because of Mike's wonderful ibuprofen upstairs and with the help of some other caffeinated beverages, we're getting through the day. And we got Rusty Wheat joining us in just a couple of minutes. Ray Morales will join us in the 10 o'clock hour. And we have more great guests throughout the next 2 hours on this Monday morning. But we'll take you right now at 9:06 to top of the hour news. Here's what you need to know. You can join myself and 70,000 plus people. We keep growing on that email list with Around the Riverbend. Your daily dose of local news and national news and statewide news with our partnership with the Associated Press each and every day of the work weekend on Saturdays with Around the Riverbend. We'll take you to Alton first. Alton Fire Department responded to a traffic crash on Saturday morning in the 3200th block of East Broadway. Firefighters arrived to find two vehicles involved in this incident, both of which ended up on the roadway and sustained heavy damage. And as of now, it remains unclear if any injuries resulted from this crash. Alton Police Department is investigating the circumstances surrounding the incident, and further details will be provided as the investigation progresses. You can stay tuned for updates on this developing story. A man sustained critical upper body injuries while working on a vehicle in Granite City on the 19th of December, just a few short days ago. The incident did occur around 6:45 p.m. when the vehicle rolled backward as the man was underneath of it. Emergency services, including the fire department and EMS, responded promptly to the scene. Preliminary investigations indicate that the incident was accidental and not criminal in nature. The individual was transported to a St. Louis hospital for treatment. The Granite City Police Department is continuing to investigate the circumstances surrounding this incident, and if they give us an update, we will make sure that we relay that to you. Ryan Holting, a 15-year-old aspiring musician from Collinsville, achieved a remarkable milestone, and I'd say so, on the 12th of December when he performed alongside country megastar Zach Bryan at the Bach Center in Tulsa. The sold-out crowd erupted as Holting joined Bryan for a heartfelt rendition of Heading South, a song celebrating perseverance. The duet, which has gone viral on TikTok with over 2 million views and counting, showcases Holting's determination and talent after he creatively caught Bryan's attention, despite the sign he brought with him being taken. After their performance, Bryan surprised him with a Gibson J45 guitar. Man, that's nice. Rain, a student athlete, plans to pursue his music career further. Congratulations on just a remarkable moment. Last week, we learned all about this on our daily show. Ameren, Illinois has launched a promotion allowing customers to receive a beautiful and free FREE, Google Nest thermostat and smart socket while supplies last, with claims accepted until December the 31st. Stephanie Robinson, the senior program supervisor at Ameren's Energy Efficiency Program, joined us right here on our daily show, and she emphasized the significant energy savings that are provided by these thermostats, which can reduce heating and cooling costs by 10 to 12%. The Google Nest thermostat and Simply Conserve smart socket enable users to control their home's temperature and appliances remotely via their smartphone, enhancing convenience and comfort. Tax and shipping costs are included, making this a zero-cost offer for its customers. Finally in the news today, I'm ready to talk to Rusty Weed on this Festivus. RiverBender.com, Raging Rivers Water Park, and Tropical Snow and Lotus Energy are excited to announce their first ever Holiday Lights contest. Oh yes. Participants can post pictures of their favorite holiday lights display, preferably your own, in the comments of the pinned Facebook post on RiverBender.com for a chance to win a grand prize of $250 cash, season passes to Raging Rivers for a family of 4, and free Tropical Snow or Lotus Energy drinks for a year. How about that? Second and third place winners will receive day passes and drink vouchers, and submissions are open until the end of the day today, with voting starting afterwards. Merry Christmas to all of you from RiverBender.com, Raging Rivers, and Tropical Snow and Lotus Energy. At 9:12, that's a look at what's happening around the River Bend this morning. Let's take a look at your weather. It's a lot better than last week, but man, it's doing something to my head. I'm all, full up here today, and the migraine. Hey, temperature right now at 43 degrees. It feels like 42. Humidity at 64%. That's why I'm feeling weird today. Today, cloudy with occasional rain, and tonight, partly cloudy. There is an 80% chance of rain for the next 3 days, my friends. A high of 47. A low of 34 today, and an 80% chance that we are going to get some precipitation. On Christmas Eve, it is so wild to say that we are at Christmas Eve already. On Christmas Eve, Tuesday, an 80% chance of rain, a high of 42, a low of 36 degrees, and on Wednesday, the 25th of December, that's Christmas, folks, a high of 46, a low of 41 degrees, and an 82% chance of more rain. On your beautiful Thursday, 2 o'clock on RiverBender.com, the 26th of December, a high of 53. How about that? And a low of 45 with a 14% chance of rain, so nothing to worry about. But on Friday, we're getting a downpour at some part of the day on the 27th with a high of 54, a low of 47, and they're calling for a 75% chance of that happening. We'll take a quick check at our weather map to see when, if any, we're getting some rain in the area. How about that? Power of RiverBender.com /weather for you, folks. Nothing really to worry about throughout the day. No major pockets, but we could see just occasional spots of it today, and then tomorrow kind of the same thing. So just be mindful of it. And if you have any slick spots in your house, my porch always gets kind of a little bit slick, even though it's might be 35 outside. It starts to, get a little slippery. Just be careful of that, and you'll have a good old Christmas week. Hey, it's 9:12, a little bit of change while I have you. Let me fill you in on the library of things. A piano, keyboard, speaker with a microphone, an Espen projector, ghost hunting equipment, outdoor games, bubble machines, ring lights with tripods for the influencers in your life, the phone holder, stand mixer, microscopes, cornhole, pickleball, metal detectors, and more. That's just a taste of the library of things. They keep adding new things each and every day to the community stable because they know how much it benefits all of us. This serves so many different individuals. It serves the parent that's in that last minute bind because we all have those, projects. I'm young enough still to remember them in the 7th and 8th grade and high school where all of a sudden the last second the calculator breaks or the glue gun don't work and you're trying to go to Walmart. You got to fight the line to return it. And for what? For a one-time use? go to Hainer Library, your community staple, and check it out for free and bring it back. You're good to go. You know what I'm saying? Hey, they're all about being a community resource, and at Hainer Library, every day is a day to adventure. It's really just a door. It's a door to anything you want your life to take you to that day, whether or not you want to learn about your local history and genealogy or in local history department, or you want to take your teenager or your child to go have some fun and get out of the house, put down the screen, and go be a part of the community. You do it with Hainer, or just for great books, ebooks and audiobooks. They got you covered too. At Hainer Library, every day is a great day to stop on into the community staple. And once you stop in, don't forget to tell them that you know who sent you over their way. With that being said, let's take a look at downtown Alton. Christmas week has started, my friends. We'll come back. More Daily Show right after this.
Just see those sleigh bells jingling, ring, tingle-tingling too. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Outside the snow is falling and friends are calling you. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you.
Since 1993, Sparks Junk Removal is always adapting to the needs of our clients. That is why we now offer weekly trash pickup for selected areas. Plus, we offer driveway-safe rubber-tired dumpster rental. Give us a call today at 618-781-1407 or visit us at sparksjunkremoval.net.
Life's better when you're under the American Family Insurance roof, because they know your house is home base for their dreams. Whether it's a kid like me aiming for the big leagues, ready, future rocket scientist, or a budding prima ballerina. When you feel totally protected, your family's free to pursue their dreams. She's good.
Let's go.
American Family Insurance.
No matter the season, Play It Again Sports in Edwardsville has the gear the athletes need to get in the game. Whether you're shopping for the newest sports equipment or saving money on quality used gear, Play It Again Sports carries what you need to maximize performance to get the most out of every swing, kick, stroke, or shot. We'll even buy your used goods, paying cash on the spot. We carry all the gear for all the sports all year long. We're your hometown sporting goods store. Play It Again Sports, conveniently located at 4 Club Center Court in Edwardsville.
Yo, what up? It's Mike Keith, the proud graduate of Lewis and Clark Community College. I got my start in broadcasting and now I work all over the country. I discovered my path in media, but I could have been an electrician. Or I could have been a nurse.
Maybe not. I had an amazing experience with Dr. Haug and her team. I came here when I was 10 years old to get my braces on. Now I'm 28 years old, braces off, and I get so many compliments on my smile. It's helped me thrive in my career as a news reporter, and also as Miss Missouri USA, I took the stage with confidence, knowing my smile was gonna make me look like $1 million. I've never felt better and more confident because of my smile.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, free is alive and well at Liberty Bank, the local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.
Ready for fantastic deals? Head to Village Dispensary, where every day is a celebration. Start your week with 25% off Dog Walker pre-rolls on Monday. Tuesday, enjoy 25% off Dibs gummies. On Wednesday, enjoy 30% off Nevada pens. On Thursday, it's 30% off CQ sodas, margaritas, and more. Friday, enjoy 3.5 grams of Megatron by NGW and Cronuts number 4 by Paul Bunyan for $25. Visit VillageDispo.com and shop now.
Picture This and More has been a trusted name in the Alton community for more than 30 years, with the last 3 being right here on Broadway. We specialize in quality framing at affordable prices. We also feature works by local artists because we're proud of our community. If you have valued treasures to display and preserve, we're sure to have the perfect fit with our large selection of custom framing and display options. Whatever color, shape, or size, Picture This and More has the look you need. Stop by today and let us help you with your next project.
Do you need to declutter your space? Time to call me, the Queen of Junk. Since 1993, we have grown to be the leader in residential, commercial, and property management junk removal. At Sparks Junk Removal, we are eco-friendly. We recycle, donate, or repurpose items back into our community. Trash is our last resort to the landfill. Plus, with our all-inclusive service, our crews handle everything from labor to lifting and landfill fees. Give us a call or visit our website, sparksjunkremoval.net, to reclaim your space today.
Looking for the best barbecue in Madison County? Head over to Carver's Barbecue in Godfrey, Illinois. From loaded barbecue nachos to mouth-watering pulled pork, brisket, ribs, and more, Carver's serves up award-winning flavors you'll love. Family-owned, Carver's is all about fresh, made in-house dishes served daily. Come visit us at 2716 Groveland in Godfrey, or give us a call at 618-467-9999. Order online, get it catered, or stop by for the best smoked meats around. Where great flavors meet family tradition, you'll find Carver's Barbecue.
You're listening to Our Daily Show with CJ Nasello on RiverBender.com.
Welcome back. You guys could definitely not hear that. Look at my hair all over. John has my hairspray in his Tesla.
Yeah, I got the same problem.
Well, it wouldn't be a Festivus, Rusty, without you here.
Hey,
it is Festivus.
Joy, happiness. Hey, I like this sign so much that you got this.
I keep it, man.
Yeah, I know. I watch your podcast and I see that sign and it makes me feel good. Because it's just a representation of everything I do.
Well, man, we're coming up next week. Telling the audience I'm taking a few days off and going to relax, but brand new shows. I taped 27 interviews in 3 days, and going to be talking to Amy Ellick and Erica Harris. We mentioned you a couple of times in the litter pickup and the trash bill and the things that could be coming down the pipeline that they're still working on. But also, I mean, you just had a busy year. I mean, we had State's Attorney Hayne on a couple of days ago, and we're just kind of chatting it up too. But I mean, man, where we're at in the season is we're looking at 2025.
Yeah, I'm excited about it, man. Since I've been here last, I've just been busy. Be honest with you, I haven't really had the opportunity to listen to a lot of your podcast live.
Good. Seriously,
I've been listening to it, when I get an opportunity. But yeah, I met with all the mayors in the area, with the exception of a couple mayors, East Alton and South Roxana. They chose not to take me up on my opportunity or like my invitation to talk. Or
do they actively say no, or do they just?
They just didn't return my call.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they just didn't return my call. But what I have been doing is talking about some various different programs.
Where'd you get that shirt?
Oh, you like that? A friend of mine gave that to me. I'm
not
Christmas.
even being. I'm sorry, it just caught my eye. That is a
girl. For Christmas, I'm pretty hardcore, about some issues, and apparently they know that. So.
It's okay if you just. I got to get one. I'm picking a shirt up. That's brilliant, man. That's freaking brilliant.
Yeah, what does it say? It's okay to disagree with me.
I can't force you to be right. That is brilliant. That is 100% brilliant. So, what was the point of reaching out to the mayors?
Well, I had a couple of programs I wanted to work on. I've been for the past 3 years, I've been going around collecting pumpkins after the holidays.
Yeah, you told me about this. Yeah,
and I thought, well, why not just see if we can create? I looked up. There's an organization called Scarce.org up north in Chicago, and they do a lot of harvest recycling type of things. Mm-hmm. And so I thought instead of me doing it, maybe I could reach out to Wood River Township, and they could go pick up the pumpkins where I do.
Right.
And I'm talking about uncarved, unpainted pumpkins. And so then I thought, well, I'll take it a step further. I had some other issues I wanted to talk about, but so I went met with all the mayors. And I think Wood River Township's already instituting. I know Tom Stockup said that they're going to opened that program.
Has he been having some it seems like you guys are really kind of at least having some conversations about just helping out and what you can do to...
Who's that?
You and Tom. It seems like it's going well.
I love the snot out of Tom.
I'm being serious. It seems like you guys really have a good rapport.
I want more participation. I get very... I get upset when I get lack of participation. It's not because they are ignoring me. It's just because I think my needs should override everybody else's. And that's okay. I'm not going to stop. They have their needs. I have mine. But Tom is a good guy. He actually comes out. He actually cares. In fact, I went to the board meeting, the Wood River Council meeting the other night to speak about that about that chain gang crap. Someone saying it's a racist organization. And Tom come out and volunteered his time with me to help me, and he was attacked for that.
That's not right.
Yeah, anyway, I don't want to get into that.
Well, no, but I am glad that what you do, though, is in life right now, people are not... They don't want to start conflict because when someone starts accusing them of something, they kind of just turn and look the other way. I'm not going to argue and waste my breath. But it's good that you took the initiative to at least clarify that, because people, I think, sometimes in life now are comfortable because they know that no one's going to call them back out on accusations they make.
Yeah.
And I think sometimes you have to at least raise an issue by saying, no, we aren't doing this. And I not to patronize you, man, seriously, but it's good that you do at least.
I'm very thin-skinned, man. I'm not a politician, and for that reason. I mean, talk to Amy. Elk. She just had the audacity to ask me a few questions about this pumpkin program and about chewed her arm off.
Oh, God.
No, in a nice sort of way. I love her. I think she's
a
wonderful person. But no, I just think that there's a resource. We're throwing all these pumpkins away into the landfill. It creates a tremendous amount of methane gas, and it's a viable resource for the animals that don't have any food source in the winter.
Well, it's good food source, too.
Oh, yeah. It's a natural dewormer for animals such like deer or cows. Mm-hmm. The problem is that the farmers can't necessarily take donations because they have so much money invested into their products. Where the wildlife, they're in February, they're scrounging, man. There's no food source. So the pumpkins are a viable resource. You could set them out, and the squirrels will get into them. The birds feed off.
That's
of them.
really cool, though.
Yeah. And you take it a step further. The gourds are becoming so popular. The big green gourds, they're 90% water. They're a little different than pumpkins. Pumpkins are much meatier. The gourds are 90% fresh water. So why not just leave that deteriorate in your backyard? I mean, you want fresh groundwater? Well, there it is.
Well, honestly,
I mean, I'm not saying it. If you're just going to throw it away anyway.
That's a good point. What the hell? You know?
Don't let it go to the landfill.
Right.
That's a viable resources that are out there.
The thing is, though, people always talk about, say, protecting the environment or recycling. This is an active way to do something that's helpful because you're right. You don't want those pumpkins sitting in there.
It's litter related. It's something I see, and I started doing it just because of out of friendship. Well, it evolved. First year was like 20 or 30 pumpkins. This year I picked up over 300 pumpkins.
Really?
300 pumpkins, yeah.
God dang, man, you are moving.
2 hours to do. I just posted on Facebook, put your address, put the pumpkin out by the street. I'm not picking up any uncarved, and I picked them up. I made it to I pick them up the day after Thanksgiving, which the carved pumpkins typically go out of style right after Halloween.
I would say so.
I don't want no part of that. But the people that keep their pumpkins for Thanksgiving are typically unpainted and uncarved, and so those are the ones I wanted. I picked up 300 pumpkins.
That's really good, though.
A lady named Linda Sternman. She's a retired lady that worked with me, and it was just wonderful, man. We just had a good time. We had a good time.
That's really cool.
So anyway, I took it that step, and I started counting. I just talked to Mike Babcock, township supervisor, and he was like, "Hey, I think we could do that. Can you come and talk to the township?" And and I talked to Tom Stockup. He said I went over and talked to Gary from Bethalto, and he kind of, it's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer.
It's a good and too, for the cities, though, and those mayors, it's good to have people like you because it makes their job a little bit easier because you can add fun incentives like this. Like, that's great to have.
Yeah, I think the mayor of Alton was excited at first. He's like, hey, I want to get this guy. He's running for election, obviously, and so I guess that was the intent. I thought maybe this guy can give me some good publicity, but that went south. And
I hate to hear it.
I'll talk about that later. But a couple of other things I was wanting to talk about with these mayors, and not just mayors. I met with Senator Harris.
She's doing a good job. They both
Amy
work
Slusher,
hard.
Chris Slusher and Amy Elk. And I was so happy because I was able to get all three of them at the meeting there at one time.
Really?
Yeah, which is very difficult to do. Get them there all three at one time.
Well, no, I think that's very important. Did it go well?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. In fact, Chris sent me a note a few days later and told me that he really appreciated it because it gave him some different ideas.
Yeah.
And a couple of these ideas are, they may not work in all areas, but one of them is, for instance, a lot of the trash I find alongside the road is because people can't afford to pay it to get rid of it. It's like $80 a truckload if you take it to the dump and the landfill, no matter what size it is. I think it's like $80. So people are often confronted with issues on trash. They're moving out or whatever, and they have trash to dispose of. And there's no resource to do that. We have resources for low-income people for food, housing, electricity, and various, but we have no resources for them for trash. Now, some cities do have it twice a year pickup, and they have city pickup that's included, like Roxana and other areas that's included. But other areas it's not, and people have to make a decision, pay for their food for their kids, or chuck this stuff on the side of the road somewhere. And often case that's what it is. So I was hoping that maybe they could take a look at that. We're paying for it one way or the other. County is, we're picking it up on the county roads, and I find a lot of stuff. And the reason I say that is because I find some bags. You can tell these are conscientious people. They just don't know what to do because they're taking the time and effort to store these 30 or 40 diapers full of waste, and they put them all in a big bag, and then they're taking it and set them along the road. I think, why are they accumulating 40 of those? So many. Why aren't they just chucking them 10? And they get about 5 or 10 of them, and the only conclusion I can believe is because that's not what they want to do.
Right. Well, and too, I mean, that's a good point that you bring up because mine's not really the trash because trash comes, but my thing is, especially this time of year, what do I do with all these huge ass boxes? I mean, like you can't. They don't like when you just
limited.
They don't want you to throw those in the trash can.
Yeah,
People do it all the time and get in trouble.
You can't recycle them if they have any food material on them.
Well, so it's like, I mean, that's kind of my question is I just wish there was a bigger, like, large box, dumpster I could just throw them in downtown or something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it just seems like it's counterproductive.
Yeah, whatever program they have now, I applaud them, but my efforts are, there's got to figure out another way. Because the people are being forced to dump money. If you're driving down Moreland Road outside of Alton, you'll see chairs and stuff. What is happening is even the landlord is stuck with somebody that moved out, left a bunch of furniture. He can't afford to continue to take this stuff to the. So oftentimes you see this stuff like 4 and 5 chairs at a time. You think, man, where did that come from? I mean, I can't see an individual dropping on 4 and 5 chairs.
I just wish we had a damn camera to follow you to find some of this stuff.
Oh, it's interesting.
I'm telling you, man.
I find TVs, all kinds of stuff. The material I find, I sometimes I find money. I never keep it because it's so filthy and deteriorating and stuff. But yeah, it's absolutely amazing.
Oh my God.
But that's another thing. And another thing I talked to the mayors and them about, like, for instance, Denise Sparks, she won't pick up a trash can full of paper unless that in a trash bag.
It needs to be bagged.
Yeah, it needs to be bagged.
100%.
I followed just for the heck of it. I followed the Republic trucks around, and they have that arm comes out and picks it up, and it drops off the trash in the bed of the truck. And there's all kinds of loose paper and stuff streaming down. And I thought, man, there's no way that's going down the highway. At some point, that's going to exit out of a crack or a crevice somewhere.
Well, and see, that's a good point. And I've been kind of going back to that bandwagon a couple of days now is, Republic should not be picking those trash cans.
And that's what I talked to Senator Harris about and Chris Slusher, specifically in Madison County. Republic is getting away with that, and they're just and taking a step further. I watched I was watching the trucks that come out from SIU. SIU is one of that they have a tremendous amount of paper products.
Oh, I can imagine. Yeah,
there. And you watch them. You can get on the overpass on Old Alton Edwardsville Road. Mm-hmm. You could be above those trucks as they're heading towards 143. And the roll-off trucks, they're notorious for having bad tarps on them. And so inevitably, you see a lot of trash along 143 in those islands around SIU exit. That's because that trash has come from SIU on the way to the landfill.
And my thing is, I would have no problem if Republic says, listen, if this happens, you're getting fined on your bill or something. Make your consumers accountable because it's tough on a trucker or driver that, I get it because your paper company, just don't pick it up. And then the first time it happens, you get a warning. The second time, you're going to get charged. The third time, you're going to get really penalized. And then you're going to have to face more action because this is ridiculous. Put a bag your trash.
Well, that's what I'm hoping that they could take a look at that. Chris Fletcher is going to take a hard look at all these things, but implementing what Denise Sparks already does, in Sparks Junk and Trash Removal Service, what she does already is what I'm hoping that Republic will do as well.
Well, it needs to be.
Force Republic to do it.
The same thing that gets me all burnt up is seeing those darn loose pizza boxes flying out of them.
Yeah, there's
drives me crazy. Put them in a trash bag.
To go around, man. That's
Goodness,
for sure.
Great. But put it in a trash bag.
Yeah, so those are the few things I talked to about the trash bags. If they could institute a program where like for instance, Roxanna and some places they've already got the trash services in there, and everything.
Yeah,
but so the least people can do is make sure they bag it up.
Well, and that's the thing because it's not on. Someone shouldn't have to chaperone you to just do the right thing, and if you can't handle
the little things that make a difference.
100%.
The very little things, just tying your bag secure makes a big difference. Double tying.
Well, and you've come on and we've had the kind of silly conversation about what's the best bag to use, and it's I had to say it because nobody. It's got to be.
There's so many different variations, little bitty things, and it's just a matter of thinking. But those are some of the things I talked to about the Harvest Recycling Program, low income trash bagging, and the last thing was Earth Day. I'm doing Earth Day this year, Madison County Earth Day, but I'm trying to do it a little differently. Each town does their own thing, or I would like them to encourage them to do their own thing. On a small scale, for instance, like Godfrey, I was talking to Mayor McCormick. They could have a little get-together out there, 10 to 15, 20 people, pick a particular area, a pond, an avenue, a block, just go out and attack that area, and then maybe possibly have a little picnic at the park, water, hot dogs, and potato chips, for the people that participated, just showing a little community effort. Anyway, so with Godfrey doing that, and then Wood River doing their thing, and Bethalto doing their thing, we could advertise that all under the umbrella of Madison County.
Well, and I think that's a really good thing. And hear me out here. Why not do it where you incentivize it a little bit and say if you have any city fees that are pending, if you maybe you have $50 in a late fee somewhere from the city, we'll come in and volunteer your time and we'll kind of waive it. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not going to get. I think that'd be kind of a good thing.
There's a lot of things you could do to get ahead of the game as far as volunteer service.
Wonderful.
That you can get your things going like that. But my hopeful is like I mentioned with the pumpkin program. And in Madison County, they have 31 locations where you could take your Christmas tree and drop it off to be recycled. They have no place where you could take your pumpkins.
Really?
So my goal is to have 31 locations next year where you could take your harvested gourds or pumpkins and take those to be. But with that said, I'd like to have that same umbrella with a flyer showing that what's going on in each individual town. Alton, this is what Alton's doing for Earth Day. This is what Bethalto's doing for Earth Day. And that gives the people in Wood River an opportunity to participate if they want to, or if people in Bethalto want to participate in Wood River's event. And it's all... it's very, very difficult to get everybody from all the communities into one location to pick up trash along the highway, or like I've been doing the past 2 years. It's a good deal. We get a good photo shoot. We do a good representation of the people that are interested in helping the problem. But I feel that what we really need to do this year is get the more community can become involved if more towns and townships would take the ball and run with it themselves.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's a big problem.
So I'm trying to coordinate. I've got a gal from Bethalto, Amanda Wynn. Amanda Wynn.
She's a good lady.
She is doing the Bethalto. She's going to coordinate
really
that.
Cool.
Yeah, coordinate their Earth Day events.
Really
Earth
cool.
Day falls on the middle of the week this year, so I think an Easter comes to play on the weekend. So it's going to be a little different, but I'm hoping that people like Amanda and in different parts.
It's
I know
a good
Wood River
thing to
has
do.
Christine. I don't know if Christine would do that. I know she does her own little business deals, But anyway, that's what we talked about, and I had a good meeting, but staying busy, man. I met with everybody, stayed busy, had like 7 or 8 meetings, and met with the Edwardsville Environmental Committee. That was cool. They gave me gifts, man. They gave me
really?
hand carved nutcracker, and it's amazing. Some of these people
are they lobbying you, Rusty?
I don't know. Those people are what I can call liberals, man. They're educated liberals, and they're not my kind of people. I wish them the best and everything.
I think it's cool, though, seriously, though, that you can work with anybody.
Not the Sierra Club.
Oh, that's true. Well, we'll take a quick break on that note. We'll come back with Rusty Wheat. We're talking trash at 9:37. It's Festivus. Ready for fantastic deals? Head to Village Dispensary, where every day is a celebration. Start your week with 25% off Dog Walker pre-rolls on Monday. Tuesday, enjoy 25% off Divs gummies. On Wednesday, enjoy 30% off Nevada pens. On Thursday, it's 30% off CQ sodas, margaritas, and more. Friday, enjoy 3.5 grams of Megatron by NGW and Cronuts number 4 by Paul Bunyan for $25. Visit villagedispo.com and shop now.
Picture This and More has been a trusted name in the Alton community for more than 30 years, with the last 3 being right here on Broadway. We specialize in quality framing at affordable prices. We also feature works by local artists because we're proud of our community. If you have valued treasures to display and preserve, we're sure to have the perfect fit with our large selection of custom framing and display options. Whatever color, shape, or size, Picture This and More has the look you need. Stop by today and let us help you with your next project.
Do you need to declutter your space? Time to call me, the Queen of Junk. Since 1993, we have grown to be the leader in residential, commercial, and property management junk removal. At Sparks Junk Removal, we are eco-friendly. We recycle, donate, or repurpose items back into our community. Trash is our last resort to the landfill. Plus, with our all-inclusive service, our crews handle everything from labor to lifting and landfill fees. Give us a call or visit our website, sparksjunkremoval.net, to reclaim your space today.
Looking for the best barbecue in Madison County? Head over to Carver's Barbecue in Godfrey, Illinois. From loaded barbecue nachos to mouth-watering pulled pork, brisket, ribs, and more, Carver's serves up award-winning flavors you'll love. Family-owned, Carver's is all about fresh, made in-house dishes served daily. Come visit us at 2716 Groveland in Godfrey, or give us a call at 618-467-9999. Order online, get it catered, or stop by for the best smoked meats around. Where great flavors meet family tradition, you'll find Carver's Barbecue.
You're listening to Our Daily Show with CJ Nasello on RiverBender.com.
Just begun, and I'm so happy Christmas. We hope you have fun. The near and the dear one, the old and the young.
Hey, welcome back to Our Daily Show. Rusty Wheat back in studio. So you've taken some action, Rusty, against MBI. They destroyed a safety cone of yours.
Yeah, I started protesting Republic Services. I've got big signs out. And when I pick up trash, I post them out there. I said, boycott Republic Services, hold them accountable, make them do a better job.
You're right. And you have every right to do that.
Oh, it's very simple. I mean, I'm out there picking up the trash that falls off their trucks. Most of it does. So it's very simple. So if I'm out there, I'm within my right to protest. I'm not that hardcore. I was protesting a little bit in a different way, but this is pretty effective. And I'll be honest with you, the very next day they sent 8 Republican workers out there picking up trash. So, I mean, the very day after I was protesting, they sent 8 workers out there.
So it was effective.
I think it's a victory.
But you know what? I like the fact that they at least acknowledged it.
Yeah.
Give them some credit, because I take a lot of shots at them, but I mean, that's really cool.
I think they want to be better neighbors. It's just that the bottom line is forcing them not to be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. The powers of the beast. Everybody's looking for a better return on investment.
You know what? It's the beast.
Yeah.
It's the machine that's the enemy.
Yeah.
It's not the person.
I just try to remind them that there are people out here that are affected by this.
That's a really good thing, man.
Yeah.
Hey, it's a good way to look at that, too.
Yeah, and we're not going to win. The landfill's not going anywhere. They could just be better neighbors. They can be better neighbors. So I'm out there being a pain in the ass to them all the time, man. Letting them know that we are out here, we live out here.
Oh, hold on. I got to admonish you because they said I got a phone call. They said you didn't say Rusty when you let Rusty curse. You didn't say anything, so you can't say ass, Rusty.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, sometimes I get carried away. Like I said, I'm not a politician. You know, I never will be.
No, it's just funny because I really did. Someone called and I said, "Hey, man, I love genuine people, and I think Rusty's just a very genuine guy."
And I'm very passionate.
Very
about
passionate.
It. If I upset you, then.
But you know what? I think it's funny. Not funny. I think it's amazing because when we think about cleaning up the environment of, and I don't want to say stereotype, but just the people that are activating, for it and promoting, cleaning things up. We think of maybe younger people that are maybe a little bit kind of like me, longer. But you're the, kind of conservative. Hey. That's just, it's a non-political issue. You just want to keep the damn roads clean. Yeah. I love this, man.
I'm a hardcore conservative.
I love it.
Have very, very hardcore conservative values, but that's got nothing to do with trash.
That's why I like you, man, because you don't let it come through. No, it's just you. No. And I think you do a good job. So you had to file a police report against the safety cone thing.
Yeah, just recently I looked down and one of the MBI drivers was crunching my safety cone. He was smashing it, and there was no reason to do that. I set my safety cones out only to mark where the trash bags are, so IDOT will know where to pick them up. And he took it upon himself to smash it. And the only reason he did that is because I had my protest signs out there. But so I went ahead and filed a police report. And, I had to file a police report on MBI driver before for assault. He came a little too close with me in the truck. And luckily I was videotaping the whole thing. And the police kind of saw it my way and called MBI. And evidently he called, and making a long story short, he called me and apologized. So that was the end of that.
The guy that tried to fight me never tried to apologize.
Pardon me?
The guy that got out of his truck and tried to beat me up never tried to apologize.
Well, maybe you're not connected on the track.
That's right.
Like I am, buddy.
I don't have the Rusty Week connection.
The police get pissed at me because I call all the time, but I'm just had it with them. I'm going to, when enough's enough's. And,
well,
I'm not saying they get pissed at me. They get aggravated because I put myself out there. They view it like I'm antagonizing and causing this situation, but I'm not going to sit back and let them decide what my neighborhood looks like.
So well, and the thing is too, I think it's really good though that you're at least honest about, but because you're on it, but it's not like you're antagonizing them because you're really just doing a thing that you've been doing for a long time.
Let me tell you something. When I met with each one of the mayors and everybody, my first thing I say is I tell them my method of operation. I said, if I see an area that needs to be picked up, I will call it in, and if you don't react to it, I will go out and clean it myself, and then I will embarrass the hell out of you. And that's my motive, and I tell them that right up front. And your public works director and everything, because I just expect to hold them to a higher level.
Well, the thing that's bothering me, and to me, I feel comfortable talking about this now and not in January because the Consolidated's coming up, and I don't want anyone to think that I'm like throwing political things out there. But I take my dog to a Northside Park in Alton because he's a freaking diva and cannot go to the bathroom in his own yard. He's got to go to the park. It's just a weird thing for him. I acknowledge it and I go. But the problem is, Rusty, it's so dirty over there now. It's making me sick.
Yeah.
I mean, and I try to do all I can. I mean, I pick up the things I see that I can touch and know that are safe to touch. But we're talking broken bottles. We're talking syringes. And the thing is, it's like now it's becoming a safety issue because I don't feel comfortable taking my dog somewhere where I have to worry about him cutting his damn foot open over broken bottles and kids playing on this playground equipment.
Right.
I mean, and I'm not trying to get hot about this, but I mean, it's like, what are we doing here?
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I mean, at some point, what are our priorities? Just recently, I've come out of the closet to tell you I have a disability, and my disability is I can't feel my facial muscles.
Wait, what?
I have a disability. I cannot feel my facial muscles. I had a surgery a few years back.
Not being funny, or like, you're serious? You can't?
Oh, absolutely. From my nose down, I can't feel my facial muscles, so consequently, I can't smile when I want to. Now, inadvertently, it does smile periodically, but it's not a voluntary thing. And so I look mean and menacing all the time. Is because I can't project
I didn't know that about you.
Yeah, I don't tell anybody. I haven't. I just recently started telling everybody because everybody thinks that, man, that guy, he looks so mean all the time.
He's an angry guy.
Yeah, and hey, if that's what it takes to get the job done,
but you know what?
It's
good that you acknowledge, at least let them know because I didn't know that about.
Yeah, and I don't say it. A few people, my friends know that stuff, but it is aggravating because it is difficult to smile when you're taking a picture. You look like a crackhead or whatever,
Oh.
And that's not the image I want to project. So, but the reason I'm saying that is that I don't know when people view me what their impression of me. I'm not trying to sell them anything. I do about 20 hours of physical community service work a week. Write endless letters and appear before meetings. And I mean, I did 3 evening meetings last week just for people that are just, if there's one person that wants to know how they can make their community better, I will go there. And
to be honest with you, you were the most asked about guests when I'm in public. Huh. Believe it or not, be a recurring guest.
I get people all the time that.
But the thing is, with it, it's so unique because the people that love you. Oh my God, I love when Rusty comes on your show. But there is a couple of times when someone goes, that Rusty Weed is a little different. I go, you know what? But he means what he's saying, and that's why he comes on the show. And that's seriously what it is, because people hear you and they go, well, what do you think of him? Like, he's great, because what you see is what you get. Yeah. I would much rather know the person and not have to guess whenever you leave the room on if he likes me or you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the way I look at things.
There's a Bible verse, iron sharpens iron.
Yeah.
And that is so true. Yeah. That is so true. I don't mean to, and I tell the mayors that I don't mean to project, say this is what you ought to do.
Right.
I'm just saying that these are the things that I've come across while I pick up trash, and I only say that because I back up what I say I'm going to do.
Yeah.
I put my time in, and I encourage anybody else to do it, and I challenge anybody to do more than I do.
Well, and see, that's where the thing is, you put your money where your mouth is. You aren't somebody that's just saying, we need to fix this, sitting on your couch posting on Facebook. You're actively working it.
Yeah.
I mean, you're doing it.
Hey, I seen how it worked for Trump. You know what I mean? You go out there and you talk about the things you do, and you continue to keep talking about it. Some people are not going to like you, but they understand what you're trying to accomplish. And that's so. I guess that's what I'm trying to say.
Before I let you go, So you met with every mayor, but you didn't meet with East Alton and South Roxana, and you did meet with the Alton mayor, but nothing really going to come out of that for right now?
Well, I did not hear back from East Alton, and I did not hear back from South Roxana. I made 2 calls to each one, and I did not hear back from them, and that's up to them. They probably got other irons in the fire, and they didn't feel like me. But Alton was a total disaster. I don't want to get into this
No, and I don't want to dog it. If it didn't go well, it didn't go well for you.
It's just that the man the current mayor has no imagination, and you would have thought, first off, he was 30 minutes late. He showed up 30 minutes late, and he treated me like I was trying to sell him insurance. Oh. All I was doing is offering I wanted to know, I offered my services to help clean up a road as soon as he crossed the bridge. If you come across Missouri and you cross that bridge, I called the Public Works Department 3 times, and I never got a response. Only to volunteer my services. I didn't want to go over there if that was not their jurisdiction.
Yeah, no, I
just wanted to find out how I could help. Well, and it looks like hell over there.
Well, and by the way, and that's why I'm glad you didn't go on. Because you even told me, you're like, I don't want to dog anybody. Anything. It's just it's good that you let people know that you did try to help.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to do. When you approach a mayor and you just ask him, how can I help, and he treats you like you're trying to sell him an insurance policy. It was just terrible. I left there. I never wrote a mayor before and told him how terrible the meeting was, but I did him.
I'm sorry.
I don't have any anticipation of working with the current mayor. And how sad is that for the people of Alton?
If he were to reach out and say, "Hey, I heard things that you weren't happy. Let's try this again," would you pick up the phone at least and listen?
No, I think I'm done with the current mayor.
Okay.
He treated me like no one else has, and
I
don't need that. I'm a volunteer.
No,
I don't need that.
I can't.
I hope the next mayor is a little more open-minded. I'm not trying to sell them an insurance policy. I see a road that looks like, that it could use some work, and if I can go out there and do it, I certainly will. If they're busy, I understand that. They got more priorities.
I just hate to hear it, because I really do, and that's not I know that we're getting close to April, but I hate to hear that a relationship never flourished or developed, because you could have done something cool, and I just hope it does, man.
I got the impression I was patronized and being used as an opportunity to
I'm sorry I didn't
for
go
his
well
political
for you.
career.
I'm sorry I didn't go well.
I don't know any of the other candidates. I didn't even know Mayor Goins. I never.
So you have no stake in this game.
No,
okay, that's good to know. Not being funny, but that is good to know for my audience.
I have just as much stake in this as I do with Alto or any other town.
That's good to know.
I just wanted to reach out because I see areas that needed to be done, and when I brought it to their attention, this particular area needs to be cleaned up. Is there anything I could do? First thing they said is, "Why did you pick that area?" And because there's trash on the ground, I don't know.
I can't get. Okay, Rusty, thanks for this. Is amazing. But Rusty, when are you coming back next year?
Merry Christmas, everybody. Oh man, I'm not.
Hey,
I'm
it
not
wouldn't be festive. No. But it wouldn't be Festivus without you coming in and airing some grievances, Rusty. This was a perfect time segment.
Yeah.
But seriously though, in all reality, I want to thank you for at least trying to clean up some spots and around the community and all you've done to pick up the literally tons of trash you've done this year. I would love to talk with you before Earth Day for sure. Hopefully sooner.
I'll be coming back. Like I said, I'm under advice of State's Attorney Tom Hain to come in here and talk as much as I can and promote. He's a fond listener.
Friend of the show.
So, yeah,
friend of the show.
Hey, who am I to argue with the high official in the land?
Well, just give him somebody else's license plate number.
Do I have
Rusty.
one more plug and opportunity?
Go for it.
I recently, the assistant state's attorney liked my talking trash shirt so much that now he has one.
Oh, nice!
Yeah, and very soon I hope that the state's attorney has one too. And the way I look at it, it's just a uniform so they can get in, and if they get into a discussion on trash or something, and I like
it, man.
Yeah,
That's
like
cool.
That. I like it. It keeps everything in forefront.
And I'm kind of a little bit right. I guess I have an airing of grievances because I was one of the select few that had one of those shirts, and now I'm not so damn special. I have my own talking trash shirt.
Yeah. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Maybe I'll start marketing it. I want to give a plug to B&B Custom Gifts.
They do a good job, don't they?
They did these talking trash shirts.
They do a good job.
Oh, the assistant state's attorney loved it, and the office coordinator tried to confiscate it. It's Republican red, and it says "talking trash" across the chest, and so they love it, and I'm pretty proud of that.
There you go. Hey, Rusty, always a great time to see you. Merry Christmas to you, man.
Merry Christmas to everybody, and tell John happy holidays.
We'll talk again at this next year.
Yeah, I'll be back.
How about that? 9:54, a little bit of change on this Monday morning. It's the 23rd day of December, my parents' anniversary.
Hey, happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary, you two. We'll take a quick break, come back with more of my rambling after this.
I set the thermostat so my house would be warm when I got home from work, but the kitchen is still cool.
At Barrett Heating and Cooling, we stand behind every Linux system we sell.
My dealer said he'd take care of everything.
At Barrett Heating and Cooling, we understand everyone wants prompt, professional service.
Turns out it wasn't my furnace after all, just a little something blocking the vent.
Pretty smart dog if you ask me. For service you can count on, call Barrett Heating and Cooling.
Lennox, innovation never felt so good.
Macias Insurance Agency, providing quality products with extremely competitive prices. As an independent provider, we source multiple companies to offer the best rates possible. Covering auto, home, business, and life insurance, our goal is to provide quality service that meets and exceeds customer expectations. You can rest easy knowing the Macias team is working round the clock to ensure that both you and the most important parts of your life are covered. Our qualified professionals make the insurance process easy so you can live carefree and focus on what matters most. Visit MaciasInsuranceAgency.com today to find out what our team can do for you.
I had an amazing experience with Dr. Haug and her team. I came here when I was 10 years old to get my braces on. Now I'm 28 years old, braces off, and I get so many compliments on my smile. It's helped me thrive in my career as a news reporter, and also as Miss Missouri USA, I took the stage with confidence, knowing my smile was gonna make me look like $1 million. I've never felt better and more confident because of my smile.
You won't find a better health club than Nautilus Fitness Center. More cardio, more free weights and equipment, more classes, a swimming pool, and more. If you're serious about your health and want to make a change, then stop thinking about it and visit Nautilus Fitness Center on Industrial Drive in Alton. Don't fall for the hype you get from the other health clubs. Nautilus is the Riverbend's premier health club. Has been for years and will be for years to come. Get to Nautilus Fitness Center and get started on a healthier new you.
You're listening to Our Daily Show with CJ Nasello on RiverBender.com.
Hang up your pretty stockings. Turn off the light. Santa Claus is coming down your chimney tonight. Oh, Riverbend.
Welcome back. Always like talking to Rusty. You know, it's people like Rusty and all the other folks that we have on that have really great causes. I just like talking to the person, you know, and we all have different beliefs, but we all just want to make the community a better place, and I think it's cool. Welcome back. 9:57, a little bit of change on this Monday morning. It is the 23rd day of December. CJ Nasello, it's our daily show as we are preparing for Christmas, and I actually won this year. I just want to say that. Remember a couple of weeks ago I was telling you, guys, it's not looking promising. I said in March I was going to start shopping for Christmas, and comparatively speaking, year over year from this year to last, I'm 100% thriving. I mean, there is not an ounce of rushing I got to do. I mean, all I got to do is take 3 more interviews to this afternoon. I'm going to edit them, call it a day, done. We are just rocking and rolling, and I'm telling you what, I'm feeling really good about this. Now, the only thing else I got to do for next year, I think, is maybe like in July or August, is start shopping like just for maybe some nice small gifts for people just to say, hey, I appreciate you. Steve Pegram. Got Faith Steve Pegram sent his cousin Santa into the studio today and dropped off a brown sugar ham for myself, which I just thought was the nicest gift out there, and really want to thank Steve for that. And really, the way that it was, to have Santa bring it himself was amazing. That was just such a cool surprise on a Monday. And brought one for Sydney too, and she was really thankful and wanted to make sure that we let Steve and Santa know that we really appreciated it. And speaking of Santa, he's coming into town. Well, he will twice. Let me clarify. He's actually been a couple of times here this year already. But anyway, Santa's got to work the 25th, and I called him, and I said, "What? I don't know where you're going to be at, 10:50 in the morning on a Christmas day. I know that you're working, but I would really appreciate it if you had a couple of minutes to swing by." He goes, "Actually, CJ, I'm going to be near Toronto, Quebec, in that area around 10:50, but I may be able to swing by and do an interview with you and maybe on Christmas talk with you for a few minutes." And I just was told today that Santa Claus is definitely coming to our daily show. Live and in living color, we'll be sitting right over here, and we're going to be talking all things Christmas with old Kris Kringle and having a good old time with it. So just wanted to make sure that you all knew about that for your little ones. On Wednesday, they have a chance to listen to Santa live and in studio at 10:50. And it's going to be a really great conversation. I want to thank Santa for being a part of that and making it a great Christmas show. It's 10 o'clock on the dot in downtown Alton on this 23rd day of December. It's a Monday. We'll come back with more daily show and top of the hour news and more guests after this. Ready for fantastic deals? Head to Village Dispensary, where every day is a celebration. Start your week with 25% off Dog Walker pre-rolls on Monday. Tuesday, enjoy 25% off Divs gummies. On Wednesday, enjoy 30% off Nevada pens. On Thursday, it's 30% off CQ sodas, margaritas, and more. Friday, enjoy 3.5 grams of Megatron by NGW and Cronuts number 4 by Paul Bunyan for $25. Visit villagedispo.com and shop now.
Picture This and More has been a trusted name in the Alton community for more than 30 years, with the last 3 being right here on Broadway. We specialize in quality framing at affordable prices. We also feature works by local artists because we're proud of our community. If you have valued treasures to display and preserve, we're sure to have the perfect fit with our large selection of custom framing and display options. Whatever color, shape, or size, Picture This and More has the look you need. Stop by today and let us help you with your next project.
Do you need to declutter your space? Time to call me, the Queen of Junk. Since 1993, we have grown to be the leader in residential, commercial, and property management junk removal. At Sparks Junk Removal, we are eco-friendly. We recycle, donate, or repurpose items back into our community. Trash is our last resort to the landfill. Plus, with our all-inclusive service, our crews handle everything from labor to lifting and landfill fees. Give us a call or visit our website, sparksjunkremoval.net, to reclaim your space today.
Looking for the best barbecue in Madison County? Head over to Carver's Barbecue in Godfrey, Illinois. From loaded barbecue nachos to mouth-watering pulled pork, brisket, ribs, and more, Carver's serves up award-winning flavors you'll love. Family-owned, Carver's is all about fresh, made in-house dishes served daily. Come visit us at 2716 Groveland in Godfrey, or give us a call at 618-467-9999. Order online, get it catered, or stop by for the best smoked meats around. Where great flavors meet family tradition, you'll find Carver's Barbecue.
You're listening to Our Daily Show with CJ Nasello on RiverBender.com.
The child, sleeping in the night, he will bring us goodness and light. He will bring us goodness.
How about that shot of the White House? Man, I need some hairspray. Come on, John Hendrick. Why did I leave that hairspray in his car on Saturday? Oh, goodness gracious. I'm all over the place. Ray Morales joins us in just a couple of minutes' time, but real briefly, top of the hour news now. Dreaming of a green Christmas? Well, there's two types of green now. Hey, you could win a lot of money. $825 million ahead of Christmas. The astonishing jackpot, if won, would be the largest prize ever awarded in December, and the seventh largest in Mega Millions history, notably over $14 million from ticket sales have been directed to K through 12 education in Illinois. Players can purchase tickets online. Man, the weather's starting to get to my lungs. You hear that? Man. Get to retailers or online through the Illinois lottery system. How about that? Hey, Confluence Wealth Management recently celebrated this holiday season with over 200 of their clients and guests at their appreciation Christmas party held on December the 19th. Listen to this. The event raised $7,100 for the local crisis food center, that Vital Pantry in Alton. Co-owners Jack Hosher and Robert Diaz expressed joy in bringing together clients to foster connections while supporting that good cause. Also in the news today, in serious news, St. Paul's Senior Community in Belleville has been cited for an AA violation of the Nursing Home Care Act following the death of a resident known as R2. The incident occurred in April of this year during a transfer where a CNA was transferring R2 alone despite needing assistance. The R2 suffered severe femur fractures and was hospitalized but passed away days later. Medical professionals noted that while the fractures may not have been directly caused to the patient's death, they certainly contributed to it. The facility fined $50,000 for this violation, and the seniors community has not commented yet on this situation. All right, that's a look at top of the hour news at 10:05. It's 45 degrees. A quick break. We'll come back with Ray Morales next.
Life's better when you're under the American Family Insurance roof, because they know your house is home base for their dreams. Whether it's a kid like me aiming for the big leagues, ready, future rocket scientist, or a budding prima ballerina. When you feel totally protected, your family's free to pursue their dreams. She's good.
Let's go.
American Family Insurance.
When life throws unexpected challenges your way, you need a versatile legal ally to protect you. Sean Lentz, with over 12 years of experience, is here to help you in a variety of avenues. From personal injury to criminal defense and even semi-truck accidents, Sean Lentz has your back. Don't wait for the justice that you deserve. Call 618-465-8000 and see how Sean can help you today.
No matter the season, Play It Again Sports in Edwardsville has the gear the athletes need to get in the game. Whether you're shopping for the newest sports equipment or saving money on quality used gear, Play It Again Sports carries what you need to maximize performance to get the most out of every swing, kick, stroke, or shot. We'll even buy your used goods, paying cash on the spot. We carry all the gear for all the sports all year long. We're your hometown sporting goods store. Play It Again Sports, conveniently located at 4 Club Center Court in Edwardsville.
Ready for fantastic deals? Head to Village Dispensary, where every day is a celebration. Start your week with 25% off Dog Walker pre-rolls on Monday. Tuesday, enjoy 25% off Dibs gummies. On Wednesday, enjoy 30% off Nevada pens. On Thursday, it's 30% off CQ sodas, margaritas, and more. Friday, enjoy 3.5 grams of Megatron by NGW and Cronuts number 4 by Paul Bunyan for $25. Visit villagedispo.com and shop now.
Picture This and More has been a trusted name in the Alton community for more than 30 years, with the last 3 being right here on Broadway. We specialize in quality framing at affordable prices. We also feature works by local artists because we're proud of our community. If you have valued treasures to display and preserve, we're sure to have the perfect fit with our large selection of custom framing and display options. Whatever color, shape, or size, Picture This and More has the look you need. Stop by today and let us help you with your next project.
Welcome back to our daily show. Here's CJ.
Having a wonderful Christmas time. We're simply having a wonderful Christmas time.
Little ominously low-flying plane there. Did you see that? That was a live shot of our nation's capital, where we might go back in just a couple of moments. We'll see.
Right.
That was a very low point.
Yeah.
All right. Ray Morales, couple of months into the saddle now at Rolling Hills. How's life treating you?
Yeah, it's going good. You know, some people say Rolling Hills Golf Course. We like to say Rolling Hills Golf Club.
Oh.
Where membership has its privileges.
I like it now, man. There we go.
There we go, yeah.
Where's the shirt?
Right, yeah, it's coming.
I would
it's
golf
coming.
in that son
it's
of a
coming.
gun.
Yeah.
Well, and being serious and not patronizing you, because we're buddies and all that. But people love it, man. They love the changes, and they weren't abrasive. Like, it seemed like it really fit everyone's kind of preferences. It didn't take anybody out of the rhythm. You guys have done a great job.
Yeah, and that's why I kind of said, we call it the Rolling Hills Golf Club, because that's kind of years ago. I think they even tagged it the Augusta of Godfrey. So we kind of want to make that club feeling,
That's cool.
Yeah, that club feeling where everybody's welcome and it's very inviting and stuff like that. So we've been doing a lot of work, and we've got the lounge out there that we just taken to calling it the lounge at the club. And so we've had some few parties out there and stuff, and we've kind of decorated for the holidays and everything, and everybody really appreciates the change, and it's more
really
welcoming.
cool. It is, and it's what I think is cool is you guys are having fun with it, and that's what's coming through, because no one's going to enjoy it unless you guys are. You know what I'm saying? And to me, the layout of the lounge is cool, because the way that the windows are, you have a great setting no matter what time of year it is.
Yeah.
Perfect for this stuff.
Yeah, and we've got. We've had a few parties out there, and usually when you come in, you got the bright lights. Well, we had recessed lights, and we changed all those in and put in a nice daylight, so it kind of gives it a different feel at night.
Yeah.
It's not the bright,
Where have you been on Saturday?
Right? Yeah, it's almost kind of a lounge feeling. And that's what we're kind of getting back to. We want to get back to. We want people to come out and hang out.
That's what golf's about.
We don't have a lot of food out there now, but we're working on it. So we're kind of doing different things.
Any thoughts for what that food could eventually turn into?
No, not right now. Right now, we're just kind of working on some basic sandwiches and stuff. And always a classic golf course hot dog and brat.
There you go.
You can't go wrong with that. But we will be having Morales tacos out there probably a couple times this year. So
I'm excited for that.
And maybe a couple other food trucks for different special events and stuff like that.
Really cool. Well, the public has a really good opportunity to come out on New Year's Day, correct, and be a part of this open house and tournament?
Yeah. We have... We've kind of gone back to the tradition. The tradition continues. It kind of went away for a few years, but I'm going to bring it back. And it's a 3-man blind draw, which is great. You don't know who your partner is. You just show up. We draw at 10 o'clock.
I will say this I will not be putting my name in just to save everybody from the sorrow. So just that's out of the hat now.
Well, you never know. You make a putt. You hit one good shot. You're good.
That's normally how I do it.
That's all that matters. As long as you contribute a little bit.
I did win skins one time this year.
There you go. See, that's all it takes. One time, right? And you're hooked. But yeah, we got that going, and then we'll start that tournament at 11, and then the open house is going to open up at noon, and we encourage everyone to come out and just see the changes we've made, and maybe look at some of the deals we got going on, the membership deals. We've got three good levels of memberships for everyone if they want to come out and check that out. We also have bundles where you can, if you don't play a whole lot but you want to get out and play, maybe 5-10 times. We've got 5 rounds at Rolling Hills you can buy, and then we're also going to give you 4 rounds at Spencer T.
Well, and honestly, by the way, no rain in the forecast on New Year's Day, and it's going to be mid-40s, so that's going to be a nice day for golf. Honestly, that'll be a fun one.
Bring more people out.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Yeah,
no, 100%.
A lot of people wait and see,
That's why I pulled up. I wasn't going to say it if it was showers or snow, and I was just going to kind of let them figure it out on their own. But no, we can promote this now.
Sure,
Good weather.
Well, and we call it an all-weather event because it is an all-weather event.
Well, that's what makes it fun.
And even if there's snow on the course, we actually get out there and play.
Now, how do you manage snow? Because I've hit in sand, but I've never hit in snow. Does it have any impeding factors?
Yeah, one year I played, I remember we had probably about 6-8 inches of snow, but we had a layer of ice over the top of it. So you didn't lose your ball because it didn't go in the snow.
That's
it
incredible.
just rolled on.
That's incredible.
So,
That's fun.
and other times it's been just a little chilly, and other times, people are out there in shorts because the weather's so
here's the better sales pitch, too. I mean, think about it. You are going to be in-lawed out by the time New Year's rolls around, and you're going to need about 4 to 5 hours on a golf course to get through the rest of the year. Well, this is really cool, man. Now, what's the entry fee for this?
It's just $40, and it's only a 9-hole event. So
that's perfect.
And, that gets your golf, your cart, your range balls, and entered into the contest, on-course contest. And then also food. We're going to have chili that is going to be free to everyone for the open house. So,
really cool.
Yeah. So it's a tradition that they started, probably 30, 35 years ago out of Rolling Hills.
Wow.
And so I want to continue that. And
I like that.
And make it, because everybody kind of looks forward to that. We did the Yip Yip Open, which is the day after Thanksgiving, because a lot of people had asked about it. We had a good turnout, but it was a little colder than it's forecasted for this
Yip Yip
one.
is like an Alton turn. I went to St. Louis and used that, and at KTRS they looked like I was having a stroke. They didn't know what was going on.
Yeah. They look at
You're like, what the hell is a Yip Yip?
You got to look at it like Sloppy Joe. Well, why don't you just call it Sloppy Joe? Well, we're from Alton. We call it Yip Yip. So, and we had Yip Yips that day, and everybody really loved that,
and
too.
honestly, just you talking about, like bringing back the tradition, because now my brain's going, because I had a migraine for 15 hours yesterday. Just thank God for Mike and his medicine drawer up there of naproxen and Advil. But I remember, Charlie would talk about those things and going to the open house and stuff and sitting there, and he liked it. I mean, honestly, that's cool that you're bringing that back now that you mentioned that.
Yeah, and it's good. And like you said, you come out there, you got a good view of the course and hang out. And we found, I've been posting a few of the pictures we found on from past year's events, and we'll have the albums out there people can go through. And it's from, all the way back to the late 90s.
That's cool.
To now. And then we even have a book of the pictures they took while they were building the new clubhouse there and the new front nine. So you can come out and you can check that out and look at that and everything.
I like it. You got a moment to stick around? I got to pay a bill.
Sure, absolutely.
10:15, little bit of change, more day. Oh my goodness! See, this damn thing's been fighting me all day. I promise you, I did put some effort into this today.
Right.
I do have it labeled. That is Ray Morales with Rolling Hills, talking all things New Year's tournament and the open house with some great chili. We'll talk more about it after this.
Life's better when you're under the American Family Insurance roof, because they know your house is home base for their dreams. Whether it's a kid like me aiming for the big leagues, future rocket scientist, or a budding prima ballerina. When you feel totally protected, your family's free to pursue their dreams. She's good.
Let's go.
American Family Insurance.
When life throws unexpected challenges your way, you need a versatile legal ally to protect you. Sean Lentz, with over 12 years of experience, is here to help you in a variety of avenues. From personal injury to criminal defense and even semi-truck accidents, Sean Lentz has your back. Don't wait for the justice that you deserve. Call 618-465-8000 and see how Sean can help you today.
No matter the season, Play It Again Sports in Edwardsville has the gear the athletes need to get in the game. Whether you're shopping for the newest sports equipment or saving money on quality used gear, Play It Again Sports carries what you need to maximize performance to get the most out of every swing, kick, stroke, or shot. We'll even buy your used goods, paying cash on the spot. We carry all the gear for all the sports all year long. We're your hometown sporting goods store. Play It Again Sports, conveniently located at 4 Club Center Court in Edwardsville.
Ready for fantastic deals? Head to Village Dispensary, where every day is a celebration. Start your week with 25% off Dog Walker pre-rolls on Monday. Tuesday, enjoy 25% off Dibs gummies. On Wednesday, enjoy 30% off Nevada pens. On Thursday, it's 30% off CQ sodas, margaritas, and more. Friday, enjoy 3.5 grams of Megatron by NGW and Cronuts number 4 by Paul Bunyan for $25. Visit villagedispo.com and shop now.
Picture This and More has been a trusted name in the Alton community for more than 30 years, with the last 3 being right here on Broadway. We specialize in quality framing at affordable prices. We also feature works by local artists because we're proud of our community. If you have valued treasures to display and preserve, we're sure to have the perfect fit with our large selection of custom framing and display options. Whatever color, shape, or size, Picture This and More has the look you need. Stop by today and let us help you with your next project.
Welcome back to our daily show. Here's CJ.
The true love gave to me 7 packs of smokes, 6 packs of 2, 4, 5. And a beer.
Kinsey Brothers. Welcome back. Ray Morales. See, it did it again, Ray. Look at that.
12.
Even it's ready for Christmas break. It's like, just go ahead.
Right, yeah, right.
Well, I wanted to go back and touch on these bundles and passes because, to me, we always make the mistake. An honest one, it's like we got everything done for Christmas, but there's that one gift we forgot.
Right.
This is a really good gift that you can get last minute, and you
Absolutely.
aren't feeling guilty about it because it's a quality gift.
Right.
So, what's the best option? For like the average golfer, you're talking about like the 10 to 20 times a year. What does that kind of give that individual with that bundle purchase?
Yeah, that would be our preferred membership.
Uh-huh.
And right now, if you get it before the end of the year, it's only $239, and you get a access fee. So every time you come out, you'll just pay $15 for 9 holes or $22 for 18.
Really cool.
Instead of the full rate, yeah. So if you're getting out playing 10 to 20 times a year, excuse me, that's perfect for you.
The weather's coming, man. We're getting rain the next 3 days.
And a lot of people will. There's a lot of people, that just want to play once a week, maybe, so 4 or 5 times a month or throughout the year, 4 or 5 months out of the year.
And that's a good way to look at it, too, because I wouldn't even, for me, I'm like, how many times do I golf? But you're right. If you have a weekend golfer, that's an easy 4 to 5 in the summer,
It's a fun course, and and that also gets you access to all 27 holes, 18 regulation and our 9 executive.
Your executive course is one of the best. I really believe so. But honestly, what I think Rolling Hills is so cool for you guys being in the middle of town to have the layout and the dips and the lakes. I mean, that's pretty impressive to have that look in the middle of kind of a rural area, you know?
Yeah, right, yeah. Kind of a lot of farmland around.
Yeah, it's really cool.
They have the hills, yeah.
Well, and that's why I think it's just such a great place because you can, in the middle of Godfrey, you go through about 3 different terrains, Right,
it's
pretty cool.
Yeah, it's enjoyable. Most people like it. They like the challenges of it. It's a total, the front 9 and the back 9 are totally different. As far as
really?
Landscape.
Oh yeah, get you.
Like
yeah.
That. The front's a little more flat, and then we got more of the hills in the back.
And that's where I start to get a little grouchy is on the back. The front's okay, but when I get to the back, that's normally where things get dangerous.
The front's a little more open, so it's a little windier, and then you get to the back, and there's more tree lines, so you're hidden from the wind, especially during the wintertime.
To the guy driving the Dodge Sienna, I'm sorry for your windshield. No, I'm I'm just kidding. But with that being said, too, have you had a lot of opportunity to golf this time around the Horn because you're working all the time? Do you still get out there?
Every now and then, not a lot, maybe once a week. I know past week when it was pretty nice out there, a couple times I just wanted to lock the door and go hit some balls for a little bit. Wait for people to come up and say, I'll be right there. But surprisingly, I get asked. We always get asked a couple questions about this time of year, and it's like, are you guys open?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Are there people out there playing golf? And yes, we're open. We're out there, usually doing our winter projects, or about this time of year, November and December, we start selling our bundles and our memberships and our gift certificates. So we're open for people to come out and purchase those. But they also ask, do people actually go out there and play?
Yeah.
And they're like, absolutely. just yesterday we had about 20 people come out and play, and a couple days before that, when it was a little chillier, we had about 10 people come out and play. So there's golfers will get out and play, and that's kind of the way I am with golf. If it's 40 degrees, sunshine, no wind,
That's
you'll
it.
find me on
If
the
there's
golf course.
no wind and rain, I'm in.
Right,
But
yeah.
if there's wind or any type of that,
it
I'm
can
out
be
of
brutal.
here.
Yeah.
Well, Ray, what time is the open house again on the 1st?
The open house is going to start at noon.
Okay.
Yeah, and the tournament, the 3-man blind draw, be there at 10 for the draw, and 11 shotgun start.
I get the timing now. Makes
Right.
sense. Then it
10,
rolls
11,
right
and 12.
into each other.
Right,
There
yeah,
you go.
yeah.
Well, Ray, what's the best way to stay up to date on Rolling Hills stuff?
You can follow us on Facebook.
Okay.
Or if you're not on Facebook, just check our website. It's through Facebook or our website, our actual website. But find us on Facebook. If you're not a Facebook member, just go to www.facebook.com/the Augusta of Godfrey.
I love it.
Yeah.
Ray Morales, always good to see you, man.
Thanks,
I'll grab a
CJ.
taco whenever I see you at the golf course.
Absolutely.
We'll take a quick break here. Coming back with more Daily Show at 10:22. A little bit of change on this 23rd day of December right after this.
Since 1993, Sparks Junk Removal is always adapting to the needs of our clients. That is why we now offer weekly trash pickup for selected areas. Plus, we offer driveway-safe rubber-tired dumpster rental. Give us a call today at 618-781-1407 or visit us at sparksjunkremoval.net.
Life's better when you're under the American Family Insurance roof because they know your house is home base for their dreams. Whether it's a kid like me aiming for the big leagues, future rocket scientist, or a budding prima ballerina. When you feel totally protected, your family's free to pursue their dreams. She's good.
Let's go.
American Family Insurance.
No matter the season, Play It Again Sports in Edwardsville has the gear the athletes need to get in the game. Whether you're shopping for the newest sports equipment or saving money on quality used gear, Play It Again Sports carries what you need to maximize performance to get the most out of every swing, kick, stroke, or shot. We'll even buy your used goods, paying cash on the spot. We carry all the gear for all the sports all year long. We're your hometown sporting goods store. Play It Again Sports, conveniently located at 4 Club Center Court in Edwardsville.
Yo, what up? It's Mike Keith, the proud graduate of Lewis and Clark Community College. I got my start in broadcasting and now I work all over the country. I discovered my path in media, but I could have been an electrician. Or I could have been a nurse.
Maybe not.
I had an amazing experience with Dr. Haug and her team. I came here when I was 10 years old to get my braces on. Now I'm 28 years old, braces off, and I get so many compliments on my smile. It's helped me thrive in my career as a news reporter, and also as Miss Missouri USA, I took the stage with confidence, knowing my smile was gonna make me look like $1 million. I've never felt better and more confident because of my smile.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, free is alive and well at Liberty Bank. The local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.
Welcome back to our daily show. Here's CJ.
won't just begun. I'm so happy Christmas. We hope you have fun. The near and the dear one. The old and the
Memories
Sorry, I needed to hit another music bed. We were just catching up a little bit. Gianni, how are we doing today with XO Lounge?
I'm good. Thank you for having me. I'm the director of culinary of XO and Carbon. So 2 new locations between St. Louis and Edwardsville. XO is in Edwardsville, beautiful nail spa salon where we do med spa, nail. We take care about all the female and male people wanna join us. Looks beautiful for the holiday, but we have also beautiful bar and restaurant.
Yeah,
some cool stuff to eat and drink, enjoy during this holiday, enjoy every day, Tuesday through Sunday. So it's really cool place to stay.
Well, and that's what so when we started covering XO and Dan went up and started taking some pictures, I saw this and went, you have got to be kidding me. There is no way this is in Edwardsville. You know, I mean, honestly, blew me away. Guys, if you haven't seen this yet, is it okay if I show them your website here? Let's go picture in picture here. This is just a site of that space.
Yeah.
Take me through the design process here, if it's okay, because this is just, I mean, immaculate.
Yes, it's crazy. The owner has a huge vision and build up this building is seriously show up in Edwardsville. Looks like a building from Las Vegas.
Yes, it does.
You know, inside also the cool stuff she put in is incredible. Beautiful tree looks real in the middle of the lounge. So it's something unbelievable. And of course we have a DJ spot, we have a cool bar. It's a kind of place where it's not a saloon for nail, but it's something really cool. It's something where you can spend the time with your friends and then at some point say, you know what, let's get a drink, let's get some food, and in the meantime, I don't know, your wife does her stuff, you know.
It's an experience.
Yeah,
it's
360.
An experience. Yes,
360. The idea there is to, you know, get out from your daily stress, get out from your daily routine, do something different, something really nice.
Absolutely. And, you know, Gianni, I got to ask you, you know, I'm looking at your menu here, and I'm just going to be honest. I've talked to a lot of people, but I'm looking at your menu. I don't feel like I have the magnitude to even describe to you at home the dishes. These are beautiful. The colors on them, the taste, the different ingredients. This is, I honestly, like just the breakfast collage. I mean, you took that and made it on steroids. You know, it's amazing.
Thank you. What we want to do together with my team is give a touch of Asian flair due to the concept. No, we have a beautiful fusion food where we go from Nashville chicken slider to some beautiful burger slider, something really cool. Change every week. We give some special, something people can always enjoy, have a different variety and different flair.
Well, and now you've been with XO since the inception, correct?
Yes.
Since the beginning. Take me through the ride. Take me through that journey it's been.
Yeah, it's been a long journey, you know. You had to think about, I was a chef in a beautiful location in the middle of the mountain in St. Moritz in Switzerland when I received a call from Gina Gambly. She say, listen, I'm looking for a chef. I know you want to come back in the United States. Well, what do you think if we work together? No, I say, okay, let's talk about, no? And she just, with this kind of energy, this kind of power, she went through all the dream she had. No, we're talking about it was 1 year and a half ago in July when I started to talk with her. So the building didn't exist at all. So imagine myself with a job in Switzerland and thinking about, okay, I need to join in a company where it doesn't exist yet. No? So what she did, she was really impressive about the dream,
Mm-hmm.
no, and make me believe in this dream. So for this way, I joined her, and we started to go through the blueprint and go through what we need to put here, what we need to put there. Do you think is enough? Do you think we need more? So of course it's a beautiful experience because you build everything from scratch.
Well, and with that being said too, I mean, we're talking a little bit about your experience prior. What makes this experience so unique? Is it the way that you said that 360 experience to where you're almost a part of an active, I don't want to say resort because that kind of downgrade. I mean, this is just, honestly, luxury in the middle of town.
Yes. So I always work with the luxury concept.
Yeah.
I've been in different locations around the world, a beautiful location from Four Seasons to Marriott with huge company, and but always in luxury concept. So going through this project, I saw there was the same concept, the same luxury aspect, the same luxury flair, and that one I was interested for. Build a brand is not easy.
No.
Start from zero, going through a kind of thoughts, and then make this one alive is not so simple. No, you need a lot of people together. You need a lot of brain together. You need to have a vision, but in the meantime, be also flexible to change a little bit your mind based on market, what the people want, the experience you want to give to them. Because of course, if you see the building, the first impression say, wow, we are in Vegas or what?
Right.
No, but then you need to adapt yourself to Edwardsville, to the people, the local people, and what the people likes.
Well, and that's the thing. I mean, just look at the outside. I don't know let me see if I can pull this up. Because the outside of the building, you're right, that's what does it some justice here, because when we're talking Vegas, it won't let me look at that one. I'll find a picture during the commercial break and show you, because, guys, I'm telling you. Here we go. Riverbender coming to the rescue. Look at that, Gianni. We like to find a Riverbender photo anyway. This is beautiful, folks. This is the outside of the building. And like you said, look at that. That is immaculate. The design concept of it, the way it looks, that modern feel. That's what I find just beautiful about this.
It's unbelievable. It's cool. When I saw, you can see this design, the logo on the right.
Yeah.
When they put on, you need to imagine there was 3 days of job with a huge machine, put everything together. It's not easy, seriously.
No.
Everything can go wrong, but we've been in time, we've been on the schedule. Thanks also to the construction team. Everything was unbelievable.
Well, and that's what I find really fascinating about this too, is the turnaround time, and you hit on it really well. You guys have to have a good team. You have to all be on the same page for this to go off without a hitch, and it really does seem like you all really had the same mission, the same page, and that's what led to this successful open.
Yeah, I agree with you. There is no way to build a new brand or a new concept if the people that work together, they are not in the same page. Of course, there was a lot of discussion, a lot of conflict. I remember one night we were sit down at the table talking about the new cocktail menu, the new cocktail food, the new food menu, and Gina was a little bit, guys, I didn't see anything. We're gonna go live in a couple of weeks. What we have to do, so sometimes it's difficult because you freak out, you don't understand if gonna go well, if gonna go wrong, if something can be wrong anytime, but at some point you need to trust the people, the professionality of the people. You need to trust the guys that work with you, and for this reason everything came through in the right way.
Well, and this is what I'm really just so excited to talk with you about it, because just to see this all come together in the way it did, and it just, every box checked. There was nothing that was shortened. Everything that you guys did was given its full effort, and it's showing in the building and your processes. I'd like to take a quick break and come back and talk with you about your menu a little bit and how you developed it, and a little bit more of Excel, if that's okay.
No problem at all.
We're going to take a quick break and pay some bills at 10:35. A little bit of change. This 23rd day of December in the heart of the 618 continues right after this on RiverBender.com.
Life's better when you're under the American Family Insurance roof because they know your house is home base for their dreams. Whether it's a kid like me aiming for the big leagues, ready? Future rocket scientist, we have liftoff, or a budding prima ballerina. When you feel totally protected, your family's free to pursue their dreams. She's good.
Let's go.
American Family Insurance.
When life throws unexpected challenges your way, you need a versatile legal ally to protect you. Sean Lentz, with over 12 years of experience, is here to help you in a variety of avenues. From personal injury to criminal defense and even semi-truck accidents, Sean Lentz has your back. Don't wait for the justice that you deserve. Call 618-465-8000 and see how Sean can help you today.
No matter the season, Play It Again Sports in Edwardsville has the gear the athletes need to get in the game. Whether you're shopping for the newest sports equipment or saving money on quality used gear, Play It Again Sports carries what you need to maximize performance to get the most out of every swing, kick, stroke, or shot. We'll even buy your used goods, paying cash on the spot. We carry all the gear for all the sports all year long. We're your hometown sporting goods store. Play It Again Sports, conveniently located at 4 Club Center Court in Edwardsville.
Ready for fantastic deals? Head to Village Dispensary, where every day is a celebration. Start your week with 25% off Dog Walker pre-rolls on Monday. Tuesday, enjoy 25% off Dibs gummies. On Wednesday, enjoy 30% off Nevada pens. On Thursday, it's 30% off CQ sodas, margaritas, and more. Friday, enjoy 3.5 grams of Megatron by NGW and Cronuts number 4 by Paul Bunyan for $25. Visit villagedispo.com and shop now.
Picture This and More has been a trusted name in the Alton community for more than 30 years, with the last 3 being right here on Broadway. We specialize in quality framing at affordable prices. We also feature works by local artists because we're proud of our community. If you have valued treasures to display and preserve, we're sure to have the perfect fit with our large selection of custom framing and display options. Whatever color, shape, or size, Picture This and More has the look you need. Stop by today and let us help you with your next project.
Welcome back to our daily show. Here's CJ.
And Rudolph, whizzing like a shooting star. Run, run, Rudolph, Santa meant to make it in town. Santa, make him hurry, tell him he can take the freeway down.
Sorry. Welcome back. 10:38, a little bit of change, more with XO and Gianni. You know, I gotta ask you, when it comes to developing a menu, this is where I really find the concept fascinating. What do you look for?
So basically, I believe anytime you build a menu, you need to match the menu with the location, with the, the concept there is all the way around. You don't open a restaurant and build a menu when the restaurant looks like an American bistro.
Yeah.
You put a kind of French classic flair. You need to match everything. Anytime you go in a place and you say, oh, this place is successful, it's because you get inside and you have this cozy flair and the food match with that one. You're never going to go in a Chinese restaurant and find the American steak, you know what I'm saying? So what I try to do, what I always figure out 1 second concept and basic on that, I build the menu. If you think about XO, we do nail, we do spa, we do a lot. There is a lot of Asian influences. Also, our team is a big Vietnamese team help us to work through all this project. And so thinking about that, nothing better than fusion influences with some Asian stuff, some Asian sauces. So for this way, when I build a particular XO sauce, I was thinking about a touch of American but with Asian influences flavor. So like ginger, soy sauce, some lemongrass, something make you a little bit to feel, oh wow, that recall a little bit the Asian taste, no?
That's that's good.
Yeah.
That's cool. And if you're just tuning in too, the address is 2157 Center, Edwardsville, Illinois 62002 is the physical address.
Correct.
And you can always find out more information too when you just go to visitxo.com or go to XO Lounge's Facebook page. You guys are starting to gain an army over there. 8,000 followers already.
We are working hard. We're working hard. Seriously, we're working hard with the media. We're working hard with Instagram. So you can find us everywhere. And we are growing because we just started, you know.
Yeah, well, and you were telling me too, there's no better time to stop up to XO than right now because of these really cool Christmas cocktails that you guys crafted.
Yes. Chris is our bar manager, is always on top of every cocktail. He uses a new technique to make really cool stuff. Believe me, you need to stop there. You need to try a couple of cocktails with your friends, and then maybe just for a couple of hours, you just enjoy the bar. You can enjoy some food and leave, but it's gonna make you a little bit in the right mood.
Well, it definitely is going to. And what I find really great about this, and not patronizing at all, but just the fact that the menu is still one that everyone can enjoy. You know what I'm saying? You guys aren't, it's fine, it's good food, but it's not $48 for breakfast.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You have to think about the location open at 10 o'clock and close at 10 o'clock in the night, okay? So we give some idea of food from breakfast all the way through the dinner, and is not huge dishes where you say, oh, I just want a salad, I just want a small snack, and you cannot find there. There you're gonna find what you like, you know? We go from a small salad to a nice slider. We go from fish and chips to something really cool like chicken curry, you know. It's something you're gonna try. Cold time, cold beautiful hot soup, that is the place to try, you know.
Yeah.
So that is the point. You can go any time of the day, and you're gonna have always somebody take care of you.
Y'all are doing this the right way, and I mean that. I mean, this is really great, and it's great for the community because it's great to have an establishment that looks the part in which they're trying to provide. I mean, everything about this matches your guys' mission. And then also the fact that you're welcoming. You aren't saying, hey, you better have, $25,000 in that checking account before you come in this store. You're making it for folks to really come in and have this different experience. And it's one that we probably haven't had ever.
Yeah, that was the idea since the beginning. We have a luxury environment,
right,
luxury building, but affordable for everybody.
Yeah.
That is the goal, because we don't want to have empty space. We want to have full space. We want to have people happy, people enjoy the time, and don't think about the money. Also, if money is always the first point, doesn't matter if you are a rich guy or if you are not. The point is we want to make affordable for everybody. And everybody need to enjoy, everybody need to have a great experience.
Well,
that's it.
And it seems like you guys are doing that. Take me through the first couple of months of being open. What's some of the feedback you've gotten?
Now, great feedback, sincerely. Of course, we need to be fair. We are human beings. We make mistakes, and we always ask sorry. We believe people understand on the road we're going to be better and better and better.
Right.
We work for that. We have a beautiful team. We have people, they don't have time. The watch is 24/7. And to make this dream come true, but build location where everything is new. Everything can be wrong in one point, because of course you cannot control every single details.
Right.
But so far in the last 2 months we got a great feedback, a great experience, and I can tell you need to try.
I'm going to. Even going, because we still even talked about about the med side of things. And I mean, when we're talking about the new year, I mean, nothing is better than feeling all that exfoliating atmosphere, you know, getting some of that junk out of your skin, getting some of those sunspots, those wrinkles out.
Wow.
And you know what I'm saying? I mean, getting that face looking good, your skin looking good, and now you can do it by just going 10 minutes, 20 minutes up the road to Edwardsville. I mean, that's what I love about this. We aren't driving 4 hours for this.
The med spa is the important point there is you need to have professional people.
You do.
You need to have really technician. They know what they are doing, and from you can get your IV. No, after a great night, you need maybe a good IV.
I need 50 of those
to rebuild yourself. But they're gonna take care of your skin. They're gonna take care of any kind of details, and they are really professional people. They are girls. They know what they are doing over there.
Well, and Gianni, we always have a point in the show where I get to surprise some folks, and every once in a while it's the boss that helps us out with the surprise. And here's my surprise, not a big one, but I have a Gianni action shot for the crowd. Look at this. This is you, the master in all of his glory right here. Hard working, right?
Yeah.
Well, I got to ask you, when you're in the kitchen, what's that focus look like for you? You know, are you one of those people that you nothing distracts you, or are you one of those that you're kind of jumping all over the place? What's it like with you in the kitchen?
I'm jumping all over the place. I do this job since 30 years, and
wow.
You need to motivate yourself since the morning to the night. No? My team motivate myself, but of course you need to be focused, but you need to be also happy to do what you do. No, instead of that, you're never gonna do. And you need to motivate your team. So
True.
Imagine if I go at the job every day, crampy, annoying, or pissed off. They're never gonna work with me. No. So of course, working with me has to be fun, has to be enjoyable, like the experience you have when you get for pleasure. The place, the same as to be working. So for this way, if you have some friends who want to work with me, just send them my way, because we are always looking for great talent, great people.
Are you really?
Of course. We are talking about a brand is growing. A brand is gonna have a huge way to go. But, we are looking always for talent. They want to work with us.
Well, and seriously, I mean this. There's so many people that I've seen specifically that have been looking for that next opportunity in the kitchen. I'm not being funny. Not, loads, but 5 to 10 people I've seen on social media. And if you're one of those people that are kind of still looking, my screen has been messing with me all day. It keeps changing the name.
It's okay.
I want you guys to see about reaching out, because why not take that step in a really great opportunity, a growing opportunity, one that you're kind of getting in and being a part of the team a little bit earlier and seeing it grow together. That's cool.
Yeah, that one I like also to do with the team, get people from zero and make them kind of career with them. So work together and achieve to the beautiful goal together.
Well, and when you're in the kitchen, is there something that just because when I eat the meat, believe it or not, I don't know what the proper term is, but I always called it crap on a shingle, eating that breakfast, good stuff with gravy and the toast and all of that. And that makes that smile come to me no matter what. That and Italian roast beef, no matter what, Grandma's Italian roast beef. But when you're cooking, when you're preparing stuff, is there one dish that you enjoy over all of them that just puts that smile on every time?
But, the holiday time for me is the best moment of my life.
Yeah!
Because, of course, it's really stressful. Now with the 2 different locations, jumping back and forth to make sure cover all the events, make sure everything goes correctly, and also take care of your team, because they need to be supported. You need to think about we work during everybody take fun, So it's a little bit stressful. But in the meantime, it's the best moment for me because I love when I started to prepare this huge roast, this huge turkey, stuffing, brine, and cooking and roasted. Plus, I'm Italian. So as Italian person, Christmas talk about panettone. It's a kind of sweet bread where you need to build the yeast 1 month in advance, and then slowly you see this baby growing, and then when you do the panettone, is a small dough, sweet dough in the oven, grow like a baby, And so and also if I spend many years in the kitchen, I still look through the window of the oven and see how we grow. I say that is cool. That is for me.
You're making my parents smile because just my dad's Italian heritage is shining through right now, Gianni. I mean, this is really cool, man. And I got to ask you, I know this is going to be the toughest question I've asked you in the 30, 40 minutes you've been on the show. What is your favorite dish to eat just for yourself? Is there one that you're going, when you go to XO, that you can have all the time?
Well, at XO, one thing I really love to eat is our Nashville chicken sandwich. It's something you have to try. We work a lot because, think about Italian guy, somebody come to you and say, oh, I want a chicken sandwich from Nashville on the menu. I say, okay, let me think about it. So you need to study, you need to work around, you need to study the sauces and everything. And so finally we made a dish. Then a couple of months ago, I had the opportunity to go to Nashville. I tried that one. I say mine is better. So for this reason, I say, sometimes when you challenge yourself to try something is not in your DNA, and you making, you are proud of what you did, and you think, okay, now we can do something else, It's always that one, the motivation. You do something else, and you want to see the shining in the eyes of the people when they enjoy the product.
Well, it's been such a great conversation, Gianni, and I mean this because I love talking to people that are passionate, because I don't need to send you questions ahead of time to talk, here's what I'm going to ask you. It's just a good conversation, and that's where I think it shows the professionalism and really that luxury line over at XO. I mean, we're just having a conversation. You're nailing everything off. It's like a rapid, you can tell you've been working hard, and the team's been working hard. Before I let you go, you're my last live interview of 2024. We've had like over 400 of these for sure, interviews this year. But what's the if you could give someone one message to the community about why they should go to XO if they haven't yet, what would your message be?
Just, stop by, enjoy one moment of relax and something different.
Let me ask you one final question, because this is a good question. I just had it sent in. What involves the Michelin star? Because I always hear this, and like the Gordon Ramsay thing when he lost his star, and that was all going on years ago. What goes into that? Because I mean, you have to work to get this.
So everything born with you, The goal of every chef is to achieve 2 awards. One of the highest awards is to get the Michelin star. So when you get there, of course, is something unbelievable, But then you think about how much stress there is behind. Of course, everything is payout. That for me is not the final. That is the beginning. So to get Michelin star mean you need to get inside with your brain, with your passion, with your motivation. But that just drive you to make you perfect every single day for your guest.
Mm-hmm. Well, and Rusty, with that being said, sorry, I'm getting like 8 texts right now. My phone's going crazy, and everyone wants to hear more about XO. That's kind of what it is. They want to know a little bit more about it. When do you guys open?
So we open every day, Tuesday through Saturday, from 10 o'clock to 10 o'clock. And of course, during the holiday, there is some change. Like today we are open, and next Monday we're going to be open.
Okay, that's
Christmas Day We are closed New Year's Day. We are closed just for the festive, to enjoy the festive. But then, other than that, we are always open.
What's the big event coming in 2025? Do you got one planned yet?
No, yeah. We have a couple of projects already on board.
Okay.
And we are getting there. You have to think about a couple of days ago, we did Grinch
I saw
Day.
it. How is that?
It's been exaggerated. It's been amazing. And people enjoy. You have to think about, you need to give always something new, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Great music, great vibe, great food, great drinks. You have to try.
Well, and honestly, I can't wait. And before I let you go, I wanted to follow up. I had like 8 dings go off, and our text line just kind of interested about you. But I wanted to ask you, you know, when you find out that the Michelin is coming in, what was that thought that you had? You know, can you take me through that moment?
Yeah, you know, you have the right team, and you work hard to get at that point. You need to trust the people, because unfortunately you cannot do everything by yourself. Team is the magic moment, you know. So going through that process was excited from one side, but was almost I know I'm gonna get there because I have the right team, we have the right concept, we have the right product, you know. And then of course that pay out, you know.
Yeah.
But it's stressful since day one, because you need to always stay on top of it. You know, when great chef, a big chef, they say, that's it, I want to give back the stars because I want to do simple food. It's just because when you get there, you realize you need to give more and more and more and more. The expectation of the guest is always higher, higher. So at some point, you lose one thing. You know? As a cook, what you like is cook good food and make people happy. Doesn't matter if it's caviar or if it's just a piece of turkey, you know. The important thing is when the guest taste, say, oh, that is the best things I put in my mouth.
This has been great. And before I let you go, I just want to say Merry Christmas to you and yours. Happy New Year.
You too.
I will be stopping by to try some of this food here
You have to
tonight.
come.
Just
Let me know,
telling you,
man.
I'm just telling you, it's going to happen.
Let me know.
But just to give you guys more of a reason to stop on into XO this holiday season, let me give you a big one because you've waited and they're ready to give it to you.
Guys.
I got these 2 knuckleheads.
Sorry, man.
Life's better when you're under the American Family Insurance roof, because they know your house is home base for their dreams. Whether it's a kid like me aiming for the big leagues, future rocket scientist, or a budding prima ballerina. When you feel totally protected, your family's free to pursue their dreams. She's good.
Let's go.
American Family Insurance.
When life throws unexpected challenges your way, you need a versatile legal ally to protect you. Sean Lentz, with over 12 years of experience, is here to help you in a variety of avenues. From personal injury to criminal defense and even semi-truck accidents, Sean Lentz has your back. Don't wait for the justice that you deserve. Call 618-465-8000 and see how Sean can help you today.
No matter the season, Play It Again Sports in Edwardsville has the gear the athletes need to get in the game. Whether you're shopping for the newest sports equipment or saving money on quality used gear, Play It Again Sports carries what you need to maximize performance to get the most out of every swing, kick, stroke, or shot. We'll even buy your used goods, paying cash on the spot. We carry all the gear for all the sports all year long. We're your hometown sporting goods store. Play It Again Sports, conveniently located at 4 Club Center Court in Edwardsville.
Ready for fantastic deals? Head to Village Dispensary, where every day is a celebration. Start your week with 25% off Dog Walker pre-rolls on Monday. Tuesday, enjoy 25% off Divs gummies. On Wednesday, enjoy 30% off Nevada pens. On Thursday, it's 30% off CQ sodas, margaritas, and more. Friday, enjoy 3.5 grams of Megatron by NGW and Cronuts number 4 by Paul Bunyan for $25. Visit villagedispo.com and shop now.
Picture This and More has been a trusted name in the Alton community for more than 30 years, with the last 3 being right here on Broadway. We specialize in quality framing at affordable prices. We also feature works by local artists because we're proud of our community. If you have valued treasures to display and preserve, we're sure to have the perfect fit with our large selection of custom framing and display options. Whatever color, shape, or size, Picture This and More has the look you need. Stop by today and let us help you with your next project.
Welcome back to our daily show. Here's CJ.
Hear the snow crunch, see the kids bunch. This is Santa's big scene, and above all the bustle.
I really wish I had my hairspray. We're closing out this 23rd day of December. Daily show. CJ Nasello, RiverBender.com, Roku TV, anywhere you watch this show. I just want to say before we all start the fun tomorrow, this is the last live show of the year. I'm just going to let the cat out of the bag, but we have brand new shows for you. I worked really hard. I never really kind of talk about how hard I work, but we taped 27 different interviews for the next 2 weeks, and we're going to have great conversations, and I just encourage you to keep tuned in. Santa Claus coming to town on the 25th, but to all of you that make this show a success, it's not me that does it, it's you guys that tune in and help support the sponsors, and you keep this machine running, because that's really what it's starting to become. I just want to say thank you to my family and all of yours. We wish you a Merry Christmas here at RiverBender.com, and just the best holiday season. With that being said, we'll see you tomorrow. On Christmas Eve, Merry Christmas. God love you. God bless you. We'll see you then. Try your best to stay out of jail.